So again, add in arrays about n, because if it's sorted list, after you insert, you have to shifting the values, and that has to just look to shift. And also array, if it's unbounded, you also have to enlarge the size of array and insert new one if it's fetching the size. And we just look at the max, which is n, so it's about n. Linked list, of course, you have to iterate through the linked list, so it's about n to add. Remove. So we just see the remove. In BST, we do recursive remove, which is going half and half file location, so about log n. So process just set the links to just one, so total is log n. For array, when you remove, to find, to remove, you can do variant search, which is log n. But the process, after you remove, you have to shift them back because you don't want to leave the gap. That could cause n because loop. So the total, we just look at the largest, which is n. Now, linked list, we find is linear list is n, so that's n. So at this point, you can see that on average, the most efficiency algorithms now is no longer array based on linked list, right? It's going to be BST, because all of them guarantee that all the operations about log n, right? All operations here. For contains, get, add, remove, right? Reset reset is going to be n. Because our reset is pretty much not clear, we reset into the order in order pure post order. That's why it's n. Now we were talking about if the tree is not balanced, so efficiency is not going to be the most, it can be linear, right? Like I showed you earlier in the slides that we were talking about here, right? If we insert an order list into BST, it's going to be like that, because first one of is the root, and since all is greater than all the way to the right to the root, that's going to give you like a linked list efficiency. So we want the perfect BST like this, make it balanced, so that's going to give you an average of log n efficiency. So balanced tree is important, and how do we do that? Right. So balancing a BST, we're going to create a method named balance. And it's just up to the client program to use the balance or not. We make it public. Well, if you keep using balance, it's going to be better. So basic algorithms is save the tree information in the array. Insert information from the array back into the tree. The structure of the new tree depends on the order that we save information to the array. Right, because we know that if we make it in order, it's not going to be a balanced tree. Or the order in which we insert information back into the tree. So first assume we insert the array elements back into the tree in index order. So using in order traversal, so the original tree is not balanced, right? This is not balanced. So we use in order traversal, we're going to get it left, root, right. So this is going to be in order like that. Now, after we insert in order into array, we want to construct a new tree. Then we're going to get linear like that, which is not a balanced tree. Now, if you're using pre-ordered approach, so the same tree here, root, left, right. So we're going to insert this back to construct the tree, so we get the same tree back. Now if you want to ensure a balanced tree, even out as much as possible, the number of descendants in each node's left and right subtrees. So first we have to insert the middle item of the in-order array. Then insert the left half of the array using the same approach. Right, always the middle, with the middle, and the middle of each array. That's how you make a balanced tree. Same inside the right half of the array using the same approach. So that means our algorithm is going to be set count to tree.reset. So we set it to in order. Alright, so we get the in order into an array. Right. So now we have an array that has an order list called BST. So now we said we're going to create a new tree, and this new tree is always balanced, so we sketch a new balanced tree. Start to insert right in half, so that's why we insert the item. So pass in 0 and count as 1 the index. So this is like an algorithm, like a binary search in the array. So low equals to high, that means it's only one node, so we just insert that node, right? This case. So this is like recursive, right? Because we keep recursively do the binary search in the middle and insert back. So now else if low plus 1 equals to high, because there are two cases. One is the middle is only an odd number, which is only one left, and the middle could be the even, which is 2, right? So low plus high plus 1 equals to high. Then we can add low first and then add high. Okay. Now, why we want to add low first? Because root always have to be less than right. So that's why let's keep the BST. Low has to go first. And then high go right because only 2 nodes. Now, else that means we have more than these two best cases, right? This is 1, this is 2. This is pretty much the list that we want to find the middle. So low plus high divided by 2, we have the index of the middle, then we can add the middle to the tree. After add, then we just work recursively of the first half first. Low has to go first, so that's why low go first with -1. And then recursively do the same with the second half, the high half on the right, which is mid plus 1 to high. So this is algorithms for balanced tree. So if you look at the image now, if we start, this is same tree. Start to insert from the middle, which is this 6 divided by 3. 2, we get 3, then 10 insert first. And then the low half, which is 5, go left. And then we also have the high half, which is 15. Right? But we can finish low half first. 5 and then 1 and then 7 all the way to the left. And then 15, 12, and 18. So we got a balanced tree. So that's how we construct a balanced tree, create a method. They balance that pretty much just do in order traversal of the original tree and store into array. And just do like search in half, like I search technique to insert back to the new tree. So the tree is always balanced. So now this section is talking about, besides using the linked list to create the BST, we can also use the array approach to good BST. So, relationships in the tree are not physically represented by linked members, but are implicit in the algorithms that manipulate the tree stored in the array. We store the tree elements in the array level by level, left to right. If the number of nodes in the tree is known elements, we can package the array and known elements into an object. The tree elements are stored with the root in tree.node0 and the last node in known elements -1 tree.nodes. So that's the last node. Now let's look at how we construct that. So since the roots start at 0, G, and the last start at the last one, E, right? Now elements -1, right? Then we say the left child is going to be next index. Right child is going to be index 2 right there. The left child of the D is going to be index B. And right child is going to be index like index 3 and 4. And keeping that in order so on like that, H, J, A, C, E. So it's just like you insert like in this order into array. Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if we look at this, we can actually refer to the child of the node by using this formula, right? So let's say we want to identify the left child, we can just say index times 2 plus 1. Let's say, for example, what's the left child of F? F is index 4 times 2, 8, plus 1, 9. Jump to 9, which is E. Right, if we're doing this order, we can just use that formula. Let's say, what's the right child of B? Now, right child we said plus 2, left child plus 1. So, indexed is 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, so jump to 8. So right child of B should be C, which is right. So when you use an array, in order to access the child, then you have to use this. Index times 2 plus 1 left child, index times 2 plus 2 right child. And that happens the same if I want to know who's the root. So who's the root or who's the parent? So I can just say index minus 1 divided by 2. It's the same principle, right? So just get rid of index back, simple math. So for example, who is the parent of I? 2, right? Index is 2. Let's say index minus 1, which is 1, divided by 2 is 0. Jump to 0, which is G. Same, who is the parents of A? So go to A index 7, 7 minus 1, right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. So jump to the next 3 is B is the parent of A. So with this algorithms, we can use array to implement BST. Now, let's look at the concept of the binary tree. Like we have the jargons or the definition. Full, that means it has to be made fully like that. Triangle shape. Binary tree in which all of the leaves are on the same level and every non-leaf node has 2 children. This is called complete binary tree. A binary tree in this shape either full or full through the next to the last level, with the leaf on the last level as far to the left as possible, or some of them may have just one child. Yeah. So this is called full and complete. This is called neither of them because it has to be on the left to be complete. And this is called complete. This is called neither because this is not. This is called complete.